In this Palworld Tides of Terraria video, I'm going to showcase to you guys how you can get the very best water riding pal in the game, who is super fast, as you're seeing on screen now, with the very best passives you want to look out for. I'll help you in getting these, what you need to do, and so much more. How's it going, guys? My name's DPJ, and if you do enjoy the video, leaving a like really helps out, and if you like what you see and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. So Neptilius is the new legendary pal that arrived with Palworld Tides of Terraria. Is located right up here on the map. The only way you can actually get this dude is by capturing the legendary pal. You can't breed him by using two different pals or anything of that sort. So you basically, guys, have to come up here and capture him. Now if you've already done this and you've rolled him, you'll see that he actually ain't that fast as a standard pal. But people, if you get the right passives on your Neptilius, it makes him like the water version of Jet Dragon. Basically Wet Dragon. That's what we call him, Wet Dragon. Okay, so with the Tides of Terraria update, they added new passives into the game. Ones which help in regards to making your pal ride those waves even faster. The ones you want on your water riding pal are Sleet Stroke, a swimmer, king of the waves, and the OG passive of Swift. So yeah, so let's quickly look at what these new water passives indeed do. Actually, we'll start with the OG one of Shift, which is increases movement speed by 30%. Yes, this does need work on the water. We then have Sleet Stroke, 30% increased movement speed on water, pretty cool. A Swimmer, 40% increased movement speed on water. And then we have King of the Waves, 50% increased movement speed on water. So in total, guys, I believe we get like something like 150% here. So yeah, very cool indeed in regards to making your water pals even quicker. And these can indeed be put onto any watering pal too. Just as far as I'm aware, Neptilius is the quickest. It's also a powerful beast, a legendary beast at the same time, so why not? Now you could indeed just go ahead and catch a mating pair of the legendary Neptilius and just breed them over and over. But the odds of you getting the perfect baby are extremely rare. You could breed hundreds or even thousands of these before you even start seeing the passives you indeed want. And then you'd have to breed further to get them all on the same pal. So yeah, no thank you, we are not going to do it like that. And the way we're going to do it is, guys, by using Yakumo. And the way in which I did this may not be the quickest when you math, but it sure as heck was quick for me. So what I did, guys, is I went fishing. I created the perfect rod, got the perfect bait, located the perfect areas, which I will add. I will link a full fishing guide down below for those that are new to fishing, with the best areas to fish, etc, etc. But this is what I did. I went fishing, guys, basically within the Neptilius island. This is one of the best fishing spots in the game, and I just look for those fishes which guarantee those rainbow passives, which, if you ain't aware of how this works, on screen now, guys, you're seeing the different type of fish shadows you can indeed see. Just the random dark fish shadow is just basically going to give you any random passive. If you see a fish shadow with like purple sparkles above it, that will give you an alpha pal. If you see a fish shadow with purple sparkles and like an aura on it, this will give you an alpha pal with a rainbow passive, and I believe you'll get that lunker passive 100% of the time. And if you see a fish shadow with like a green sparkle on it, this just guarantees a rainbow passive. So yeah, I went up to this area, guys, and I just fished away until I got that new passive, the one I wanted, in the King of the Waves. I did eventually get this, guys, on a Away Alaska, which is cool. Once I had this Way Alaska with the King of the Waves passive on it, I then jumped onto the Palworld breeding calculator website and looked for what pal I needed to breed this with to get a Yakumo. And that for me was a Hairbill, another new pal to the Tides of Terraria content update. But this is a major factor in getting what you want, by the way. Whatever power you fish out, if it has that rainbow passive on it you want, use the calculator to see what you need to breed it with to get that Yakumo. So here for me, I went and caught that Hairbill, looking for one with minimal passives on, but if I did pull one with like Swift on it, that's an absolute bonus, but I didn't. So breeding my whale Alaska and Hairbill together, I actually quickly got the Yakumo I wanted, so I'll put that one to a side. I then went fishing again. This time I was looking for a fish with Ace Swimmer and Sleet Stroke on it, or even both. That would be awesome. But the thing here guys is, with these fish, if you didn't realise, like I said earlier on, it's easy to spot which ones give you those rainbow passives. But when it comes to those common and rare passives, it's much harder to actually get the ones you want, because there's so many in the loot pool. And yeah, so this is where I actually turned to my large fishing ponds. Now a few days ago guys, I posted an ultimate fishing pond base video where I created a base with 35 large fishing ponds within it, and I just made use of it for this. So I put all 25 fishing ponds to work, and before I knew it guys, I had tons of powers caught from these ponds with the passives on I wanted. The thing with these large fishing ponds is the fact that rainbow passives are super rare on them, but other passives are very common. I even had a few pals here people with both passives on I wanted, with that Sleet Stroke and Ace Swimmer. Absolutely perfect for what I wanted here. And as you can see, I went with this Gangler, which had both Ace Swimmer and Sleek on it. Again, perfect for me. I then went back to that Palworld breeding calculator site and found a pal I needed to breed this with to get a Yakumo baby, and that was Jolthog Christ, which I luckily already had one of. So I did this guys until I got Yakumo with both passives on. Also, relatively quickly, I got the results I wanted. Now the only passive here guys I now need on the Yakumo was Swift. Luckily for me, Swift is an older passive. I have plenty of powers with this on. May getting a Yakumo with this on super easy. Then guys, once I had my Yakumos all bearing the passives, I actually just bred these together to get that one perfect Yakumo. That's what I did. I just mated these together over and over guys until I got like certain breeding parents, making natural passives to pass down even easier, while at the same time guys keeping all the Yakumos I've accumulated via breeding to condense into that perfect one I had once it did indeed arrive. And that's exactly what I did. Now I wouldn't even say if you didn't want to, you wouldn't have to breed these together, not really anyway. I mean, if you've got a Yakumo, or if you've got say 3 Yakumos with the individual passives on you want on your Neptilius, you could just farm Neptilius over and over until you eventually get Neptiliuses with these passives on, and then breed the Neptilius you have together until you get the perfect baby. The thing is about a condensed Yakumo is the fact that the chances of passing down the passives actually basically doubles up. So I definitely feel it's quicker in getting a Yakumo with all 4 passives on in this instance. But who am I guys to tell you how to play the game? You do what you gotta do. You can do it either or, it's completely up to you. But that's exactly what I did guys. I got one Yakumo with all the passives on, condensed into it, so it was a 4-star. Went up to Neptilius, just farmed him over and over. I did get what I was looking for after a certain few farms. You got to remember as well, Yakumo is the fact that his passives and what he passes down can't overwrite what comes on a standard pal. So it can't overwrite the passives that come on Neptilius, and they are 2 rainbow passives, so you only got space guys for 2 other passives. So yeah, condensing into Yakumo is probably your best bet here. That's exactly what I did, and as you can see guys, I now have the best water riding pal in the game in Neptilius. So yes guys, do what you gotta do and go and get this incredible wet dragon. Guys, if you did enjoy the video, leaving a like really helps me out. If you like what you see and want to see more, be sure to subscribe, and hopefully guys, I will see you on that next one.